The Chicago Bears continued their roster overhaul on Day 3 of the NFL Draft by selecting cornerback Zah Frasier out of UT San Antonio. This addition followed a series of strategic trades that demonstrated the front office's focus on building depth and future assets. Initially holding pick number 148, Chicago traded down to pick 169, securing an additional fourth-round pick for next year in the process. That move helped replenish a 2025 fourth-rounder previously used in an earlier trade involving Joe Thuney. Chicago's approach this year has been methodical, maximizing value in the mid to late rounds. The earlier trade that led to acquiring pick 132, which they used to select linebacker Ruben Hippolyte, now also looks sharper in hindsight. While Chicago might have deviated slightly from immediate needs, the organization's vision for a stronger, more athletic roster is becoming clearer with each pick. When it came time to make the selection at 169, the Bears chose Zah Frasier, a cornerback praised for his physical tools and upside. Although some analysts had projected Frasier as a fifth- or sixth-round talent, this selection was right in line with expectations. His zone coverage skills, impressive length, and ball production made him a tantalizing option for a team looking to bolster its secondary. Dane Brugler graded Frasier as a fifth- to sixth-rounder, while other analysts leaned toward viewing him strictly as a sixth-round prospect. Regardless, the Bears saw enough upside to pull the trigger. Standing just shy of 6'3" with 33-inch arms, Frasier offers an intriguing combination of size and speed, though he does come with concerns about his wiry 186-pound frame. The Bears are shifting toward more man coverage principles under their new defensive staff, and while Frasier's experience lies mainly in zone coverage, the coaching staff believes his physical tools could allow for a smooth transition. His 6 interceptions and 15 pass breakups in 2024 are a testament to his playmaking ability, even if he occasionally bites on double moves. His journey, bouncing from lower division schools before thriving at UTSA, is a story of perseverance that Chicago seems eager to bet on. While some fans clamored for a running back at this spot, the Bears stayed disciplined, prioritizing long-term upside over short-term desires. In the end, the addition of a high-upside corner at a position of need could prove to be a smart investment. One of the most exciting aspects of Zah Frasier's profile is his athleticism. His relative athletic score, RAS, is an elite 9.36 out of 10, underscoring the rare combination of speed, explosiveness, and length he brings to the field. His 40-yard dash time of 4.36 seconds is impressive for any defensive back, but especially notable considering his near 6'3" frame. Additional testing numbers, including a 1.47-second 10-yard split, a 2.54-second 20-yard split, a 37-inch vertical jump, and a 10 feet 6 inches broad jump, paint the picture of a twitchy, explosive athlete. However, concerns about his lean build remain valid. At under 190 pounds, Frasier may initially struggle against more physical NFL receivers. Matchups against bigger-bodied wideouts could expose some of his current limitations. Still, his ball skills, speed, and length give him the traits necessary to contribute if properly developed. In the short term, Frasier's most immediate path to the field will likely come through special teams. His athleticism and aggressiveness should make him an asset in coverage units from day one. Over time, if he polishes his technique, particularly in press and man coverage, he could push for snaps on defense. The Bears' cornerback room currently features players like Tyreek Stevenson and Terrell Smith competing for the outside roles, with others like Josh Blackwell providing depth at nickel and special teams. Adding Frasier gives the Bears another developmental piece with the potential to become more than just a backup. It's unlikely he challenges for a starting job right away, but with strong coaching and patience, Chicago may have found a hidden gem on day 3. Compared to earlier selections, This pick represents strong value. Some observers feel more confident about Frazier's upside in the 5th round than about the selection of Ruben Hippolyte in the 4th. The common theme across both picks, however, is unmistakable: athleticism. Chicago has clearly emphasized speed, length, and explosiveness with its Day 3 strategy, even if the players selected will initially provide depth rather than immediate starting help. The Bears brass appears committed to building a roster not just for 2025, but with an eye toward developing raw athletes into future contributors. Looking at the broader draft haul, Chicago's approach this year has been refreshingly aggressive and athletic. Early picks focused on giving young quarterback Caleb Williams more weapons, adding Colston Loveland and Luther Burden to bolster the offense. Ozzie Trapillo was brought in to provide protection up front, while Shamar Turner, a defensive tackle from Texas A&M, adds high-upside talent to the defensive line. The additions of Ruben Hippolyte and Zah Frasier on Day 3 continue the theme of targeting explosive athletes who can contribute on special teams and develop into larger roles. Turner's near-full recovery from a pre-draft foot injury, with expectations he'll be ready for rookie minicamp, is another positive sign for Chicago's rebuild. Still, questions remain about the running back position. Many fans hoped the Bears would address that need earlier in the draft. Options like Damian Martinez and Devin Neal were still available as of the last selection, but Chicago's hesitation suggests that they either view running back as a less critical need or are exploring alternative options. If a running back isn't taken with the remaining 6th and 7th round picks, at 195 and 233 overall, Chicago could turn to free agency or trade markets. Nick Chubb's name has surfaced as a potential free agent target should he become available, while a trade for someone like Breece Hall could also be on the table depending on future draft capital. There's also DeAndre Swift, a player who fits the Bears' offense well, but whose injury history makes him a risky second option behind presumed starter Rashawn Johnson. Johnson showed flashes last year, but trusting him alone to carry the workload would be a bold gamble for a team looking to support its young quarterback. Chicago's management appears to be keeping its options open. The Bears have made significant progress this draft, adding young, athletic talent across the roster. With a little luck and continued smart moves, this team could be poised to take a major step forward in the coming years. As for Zah Frasier, his welcome to Chicago marks the latest chapter in a draft that has emphasized upside, athleticism, and strategic roster building. His journey from small schools to NFL draft pick mirrors the underdog mentality the city loves, and if he can fulfill his potential, Chicago's secondary may have landed an impact player for years to come.